All right, man. Detroit Lions are named the wild card team by Detroit Lions CBS to land Lamar Jackson. Obviously, I think it's already starting to leak out that the Ravens are going to franchise tag Lamar Jackson. So already been said out of Lamar camp, allegedly that he won't play on the franchise tag. So obviously it seemed like they headed for a messy divorce. His character has been clean for the most part. In Baltimore, he had a couple of tweets and all that stuff, and I kind of going to agree with a lot of old school people. If I was an athlete, I wouldn't even be on social media. If I had to be on there for promotional reasons or brand reasons, I had somebody else run my account. I wouldn't even be on there. It really just ain't really no point to being on there reading the negativity. I mean, that's for everybody out here who on social media. A lot of people are letting social media affect their emotional stable, their depression. You know, you think people be out here really doing it big and really legit, and they be faking. You know, everybody buying these Jordans and these Nike Tech suits, whatever, float your boat, these PlayStations and stuff, and it be stolen, and they be getting it from boosters, and they be stealing it, and they be, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, on social media, you see a lot of people, quote unquote, rise. I don't read into it. I don't read into the whole debate between men and women. And I learned that early on, is that a lot of women will act a particular way, or a lot of dudes too. They act a particular way about on the internet about women or they types and stuff of that nature. But you see who they dealing with, or you know, you see when y'all get around, you know, the opposite sex, how they really act. You know, and it's nothing that they really describing how they are on social media. You gotta take it for a grain of salt. But that really is not indicative of who people are. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, I guess, a little lesson for the day. But I still would love to do it. Obviously, they might have the option at getting a quarterback. I mean, if that's what the first round pick later on, the second first round pick, the kid from Florida would be an ideal guy that you kind of, see if he got what it takes, and can you work with him to get his mechanics together. But yeah, I'm still on board to get Lamar. I mean, for one, they want to continue to sell tickets, which they had the biggest jump in ticket sales and attendance from last year to this year. Large part was Hard Knocks, and a large part was they figured it out and got hot from the middle to the end of the season. You know, but Lamar would turn the city up. Lamar would turn the city up, just from a outside of football standpoint. You would actually have the city of Detroit all in. It may start to feel like a Piston game. It may start to feel like a Detroit. You go to the Lions game, it's not a Detroit feel. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it feel like the city of Detroit. It's a nice feel, but it's not the same. And I guess the Pistons embrace the hip hop culture and the hip hop community, and they have to do so to get people to come down there because they so fucking bad. Excuse my language. But Lamar would bring Detroit in the Ford Field. It would be, he would sell his jersey, would be top of the league in no time, easily. He gonna have a high selling jersey. Trying to get my cookie, man. He'll have a high selling jersey instantly. You know, in the city of Detroit, they're embracing right away. You get to do a threat now. People are, well, he's not a drop back quarterback where he can't make the passer. Turn off the soapbox. Turn off the TV. That's what they telling y'all. You know, but Josh Allen went through the same thing. He got help with Stephon Diggs. He took off. You gotta look at guys like Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick. They have a lot of help at all. Get him some help and see what he can do. You come to Detroit, got offensive line. Come to Detroit, keep sharp, get J-Mo, get St. Brown, got a few solid tight ends. He gonna make Jamal Williams and Swift better, Justin Jackson, whoever they get in the backfield, better instantly. So their run game gonna be that. And you see what Ben Johnson cook up. Yeah, I'll do it. I told y'all that shit. I'll do it. But you really kind of got to pick his brain. I think you got to pick his brain. And part of picking his brain is is he going to be comfortable in an offense that don't revolve around running? And if he not, or I feel like he can't get into an offense where we put him in position to make throws, and that's in the pocket, move the pocket, bootleg, play action. And I don't feel like he can make those throws. Ben Johnson, Mark Brunell, then no, we're not going to do it. So I would need to talk to him first. I would need, you have to get permission to talk to him, sit down, see where his head is before you hand anybody that type of money. This is what we want to do. Are you comfortable in doing it? Be honest. Let him and Ben spend a couple days together and go from there. But simply saying, oh, he can't do it because the media said he can't throw. They should have won way more football games than they won if their defense stopped giving up the lead. So he doing that with just Mark Andrews. He didn't even have a fully healthy J.K. Dobbs this year. So, in my opinion, I believe he can. You give him the weapons in Detroit, I think it's on and popping. People say, well, what about the draft capital and the defense? You ain't lying. That's the concern, depending on how many picks you give up for him. But you could pick. You got more ass. You could do like I got a top 6 pick for you. I got 3. But yeah, that's just you got to just go through it. But yeah, if you can get with the 6th pick and keep some of them picks, then yeah, it's gonna be a challenge for sure. So I don't know, but I would do it. But then again, I reserve my right to continue to look at Will Levis, the Anthony Richard kid from Florida, Bryce Stroud, Tanner McKee, Hendon Hooker, to change my opinion. But in my opinion, it's a no-brainer. But if he hell-bent on running a lot, I don't do it. Like design runs, like improv runs, that's cool. But we got to get him throwing from the pocket. So it's my opinion on it. But you perfectly fine moving forward with Jared Goff. But I still think bare minimum they got to walk away with somebody they feel really good with for the future. If it's a year, 2, 3, whoever it is. If it's Hendon Hooker, Tanner McKee, if it's somebody else on another team they feel confident about. But to me, Lamar Jackson instantly makes you championship contenders. And you got to think about this in a conference. Don't know what's going to happen to Aaron Rodgers. Don't know what's going to happen to Brady. And then who the next best quarterback? Kyler Murray down next year. Matthew Stafford, some concerns about his spine. Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts, Kirk Cousins. Instantly, Lamar Jackson turns you into Hollywood. He makes your run game that much better. You're giving him weapons that he don't have. And you're really banking on him to succeed, honestly. But if you feel that he can't do so, and the film is saying we talking to him, and he ain't that guy, you don't do it. So only a conversation, a film study with him can really, justify that. But I think he's done enough, you know, whatever it may be. But the Lions have the most firepower to do so. Honestly, they have the most firepower, and I would do it. If I feel like those things checked out, medicals and all that, I would do it. You instantly become the fan favorite next year. You instantly sell out all the games. You instantly get primetime games more. And you instantly give him a football team offensively that he ain't had. And you banking on, in that case, whatever else pecs you got, you banking on finding an interior lineman, insurance for Anazorki again. You banking on finding a veteran corner or drafting a corner. And those are two main concerns. And if you can find an inside linebacker, that's what you banking on. And then you banking on everybody coming back healthy. So next year on the defensive side of football. So it's a lot to bank on. Well, just because you got a lot of draft picks, other people say, well, we got all these draft picks, we should keep them. That is not necessarily the ideal thing, in my opinion. The Lions that had plenty of picks and missed on all them picks. So y'all know how I go. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $sign CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.